Welcome, one and all, to the Tekken Family Crash Course 101 Round Robin Tournament. Now, we have an exciting list up there, folks. 4 competitors who still kind of like early into the game, kind of beginner level, have decided that they want to take part. Alongside coaches, they have been coached for the past 2 weeks in order to get ready for this tournament. Now, let's see how much that effort will do for them. Alright. Up first, we have a match between Swerve and Clara. Now, if now's the time for you guys to go onto your separate corners. For you and your coaches, start up your streams, and let's get this thing started, shall we? Alright, we'll give our competitors some time to get set up. Swerve, you could go like to the corner. No, Swerve, go to the corner. All right. Oh, so once Swerve is ready's up, we will start this battle. Sorry, yeah, when Claris ready's up, we'll start this battle. Ooh, it seems that both players are ready, and the first match is about to begin. So, while Clara has had the game for a while, she hasn't more been playing on the casual side and hasn't really been practicing so hard as like the tryhards that the rest of us are. However, Swerve has only just recently got the game, so he's still rather new. That might give Clara an advantage in this matchup, but there's only one way to find out. I did talk to Swerve earlier as to his character choice. As you can see, he's going with Reina this time around versus Clara's Claudio. He tried out a bunch of different characters, and it seems that Reina was the one he favorited when trying out. He just likes the flashiness of her, just likes how her moves are, and a little bit of difficulty. He wanted to edge into the difficulty of how Tekken can be for his first time around. Match starts, both players playing it kind of careful. Just keeping distance, staying away. Swerve looking for a good way of getting in. Clara playing a good keep-out game. Oh! Oh, that's a good frame trap. Just trying to hit him out and get a good launch. Doesn't get too much damage on the combo. Swerve just trying to get those little hits. Both players are playing very careful. You would not think that they've only started playing the game, at least for Swerve, very recently. It seems that his coach has been doing him rather good. Sadly, Swerve's Oh, the charge-up rolling kick! So close! Oh my god! Both players just need just a little bit more damage to take this first round. But timer's still running out. Someone has to do something! Clara activates her heat! By 1% she takes the round. That last hit, the block of her heat activation was enough. Both players, again, playing very carefully. I did not expect this patience from them. Usually you see like this level of patience after a player reaches a certain level of skill. But it seems that they've had good coaching. They seem to be taking a very professional outlook on this. Of course, you could see some gaps in their knowledge, maybe not able to get the maximum combo damage, but still, they know what they're doing for what little they've learned. Barely whiffs! Oh, that's a Tekken 8 moment. That should have hit. That should have hit. Swerve should have hit, but that's the thing about Tekken 8. It's a kind of wonky game when it comes to the slowos. Clara up 2 rounds on the first match. It really is anyone's games, folks. Swerve has been Swerve playing that careful little poking game, but Clara's backing up so much he's being forced to get in. Forward 2! I remember about like a week ago trying to get him more used to using forward 2, and he was struggling a little bit getting used to like getting into the mindset of using forward, and he takes his first round, getting used to the mindset of using forward 2 as a good approach tool where the opponent cannot press against you. They have to make a guess, and it's so easy to put them in that position. Those little pokes, each player playing like a sort of turn-taking game, doing a hit, it gets blocked, the other person does a hit, it gets blocked, taking their time with it. Not seeing a lot of frame traps. Oh, Clara taking advantage of that with the heat, with the power crush, and Swerve gets it in return, gets a full combo off of it. Heat activation. How is he gonna use it? Oh, the roll! Oh, and he goes into another roll. Oh, the rage art hits from behind. Yeah, that rage art is kind of weird. How you can hit a person behind you. Oh, I genuinely didn't know the arrow does not go full screen. Oh, Clara takes the first round. All right, these are first to one rounds, simply because the stage is allowed to switch in between. Alright, on to the second match. That's one for Clara. Yeah, one for Clara. Swerve down one. But you know, it still really is anyone's game. Oh, probably should explain this a little better. Match. Alright, hold on, let me see if I could go explain it to them. Yeah, you could start. You could start. That wasn't the end. That wasn't the end. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. 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 Yeah, first person, yeah. Oh. Alright, nice. Well, alright, they're starting their second match. So yeah, Clara taking the first point. She's playing very carefully, forcing Swerve to get in. He does have good tools to do that. Usually on higher levels, you try not to let Reina's get distance and allow to take the aggression over you. However, Swerve's playstyle in particular is very careful. He's trying not to overextend, trying to get Clara to make a mistake, and hopefully being able to capitalize on it. Heat activation from Swerve, hopefully get some more use, get her to open up. Good power crush, good launch! That's the second time that's happened, with the power crush leading Clara to overextend and getting a launch off of it. Sidesteps the heat, Clara getting the wall explosion into full combo. Has not used her heat as yet, too. So she has a lot of usefulness right now. That's one thing Clara, as a Claudio player, likes to do when she has her Starburst. She likes to use it for the arrow when the opponent is trying to approach, and it seems that was exactly what she needed to take that first round. Clara going for the grab. However, you cannot grab Reina when she does those flip kicks. Once again, a very careful play from both players. Swerve just trying to inch in. Heat burst, heat smash into heat burst. Nice. That's a Shiggy classic right there. That's what we like to call that. Both players similar health. Oh, just needs one good hit from either player. A grab, that's going to take it. Score is now 1 round apiece on this second match. Clara now using a lot more side steps from her previous round, at least from the start of this round, the start of this match. Playing it very careful, staying on the ground. I am curious if her coach is giving her any assistance. Her coach, being coach, has already admitted that what he has taught Clara should be enough for her, and that he won't be doing any live pushes. The Rage Art block into grab. Is that going to kill? Just barely does it. He still needs one more small hit. Is he going to get it? Clara could take this back. No. Swerve getting that cheeky hell sweep, taking the second round. Yeah, coach has already admitted that he is not going to be doing live coaching, thinking it's not his style, which fair. Which kind of evens the score a little bit, because Swerve's coach Aeon sadly could not make it today. Wow, going straight into stance into heat smash. That's not something you see very often. Only against a very careful player. Swerve taking advantage of Clara's carefulness takes the second match. That's one point apiece. Both players need to get 2 in a row if they are to take the points. Clara herself is not starting up. I wonder if her coach is giving her any advice. Alright, let me clarify. It's a... Welcome! Welcome, Roman. Currently, the score is 1-1 apiece. No, it's hopefully they'll come back to here, because it seems to be some confusion, but we'll clarify when it's time. So, how... No, not as yet. So, how it'll work is that right now it's first person to get 3 wins, right? However, if it's ever a situation where both people have 2 points, the last point is decided by the coaches. Yeah. Probably should have clarified that a little better, but c'est la vie.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yes. Yes. However, Coach is currently Coach is currently not available. I'm sorry, Aeon is currently not available, actually. So, Start. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to be commentating this match. Start of the third match. Going on a very large stage without walls. Both players, well, mostly actually Swerve, has been using the walls to his advantage the last 2 times. However, he won't be able to do that this time around. That's not to say Clara has an advantage here. There was a time where she won her match because of a wall explosion on the first match. She can't have that anymore. Ooh, Swerve has realized how careful Clara has been and is now very much taking use of that. Not giving up, being a lot more aggressive, not letting her get a single hit in. Meanwhile, Clara's still holding on to her advanced play, which is fine, to be honest, especially with how Coach teaches. He focuses a lot on waiting for good opportunities to maximize damage. Clara's been waiting for his opportunities, but that's hard to do against a character like Reina. Swerve taking the second round. This is very different from how it was for the first match, folks. For the first match, Clara was sweeping it off of Swerve. It came a lot more even by the second match, but it seems that Swerve has gotten used to it for this third match. Let's see if he can hold it up for one more round and another full match, because if he does, he's going to win his first points over Clara. Oh. Oh, no. Still not over. Swerve just needs one small hit. What? The first hit of the Heat Smash whiffs, but it still comes through and Clara takes the round. That's Tekken 8 for you, folks. It really can blow your mind how things can go. Heat Smash from Swerve, still very much taking advantage. That chip is doing him wonders. Gets a good launch. Let's see this combo. Resets the combo with the Heat Smash. That's nice. That puts her in a health lead. However, she still has to get a good combo off of him if she wants to win. Rage Art again. Oh, and Swerve takes this match. He is up 1. That is rough. That is very rough. Alright, one more. Hello, it's not over. It's not over. It's one more. No, it's not over. There's one more. There's one more. Yeah, if Clara, if you win this, you win, because sadly, since Aeon isn't here, actually no, if with Aeon gone, I will bring you guys in here and I'll let you decide if you want to do one more battle of just player versus player, yeah, or yeah, a player versus player. Alright, so yeah, there's one more. There's one more. Alright. Now things are a little bit more understood, thankfully. We could get into this fourth match. All right.
Get ready for the next battle.
Time to start.
Non c'è spazio per I dilettanti.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. Fourth match. If Swerve is to win this match, he takes this point over Clara. However, if Clara takes this point, it will lead to a tiebreaker. However, since Swerve, as coach, is not here, it is decided that it'll just be another match between Swerve and Clara. However, Clara still needs to take it. Oh, the careful play from Clara is working out so good. She does not get the combo off that combo starter, but it's still looking very good for her. A little bit of a health lead, which Swerve promptly takes back with some small pokes, but she still has her heat. Let's hope she remembers to use it, because that'll be very good in the end of this match as the timer runs down. 8 seconds left, folks. Oh, Swerve just using that low. The hell sweep is all he really needs to get those little pokes in. Clara now playing a keep out game, believe it or not. That is the perfect answer for what's supposed to be happening. She did her Claudio Shoryuken perfectly timed. That's supposed to be a high crush. I'm surprised the grab worked. Genuinely. Right. Swerve is getting pretty low in HP. He has rage, but he's not able to use it because Clara takes it with her heat burst. So, Swerve, again, starting to go very, very, very aggressive. Clara's very much not looking good. Just needs a little bit more for Swerve to take this round, and he does with the heat burst. Alright. Now, Swerve just needs one more round to win this. Let's see if he has this. Getting a launch. While Clara did take a good health advantage at the start of this round, Swerve is promptly taking it back. Heat activation gets no punish because of that move in heat. Still just taking his advantage. Grabs the power crush. This is not looking good for Clara, folks. Activates heat. Right. Gets a launch. This could be it. She just needs a rage. Oh, doesn't even need it. So, the sidestep. Oh, such a cheeky sidestep works. Double hell sweep. Swerve trying to get in. The delayed hits on him that he's been using have been very useful. Clara playing a little bit of a keep out. As Swerve promptly tries to get in, keeping up his aggression. Counter hit. Does not get a follow up. Swerve is not looking good. He has rage activated. He has his heat slowly running down as we're 24 seconds away. Does this work? It doesn't. She launches. She takes the match. That is 2-2. One more. Alright. This one's gonna be deciding it all. No. No, he's not. Alright. Now just waiting for Swerve to ready up, and we could get this final match ready to go. Every point matters. Every point matters. Simply because of the fact that there's only 4 competitors. So having 1 point over another is all you need to take the win. Having this early advantage for Clara and Swerve, one of them, is going to help them very strongly along the entire tournament. Clara does need to hopefully be ready for next match because she is on afterwards versus Glad. Swerve gets to take a little bit of a break, but he won't have it easy. His chance to get back-to-back matches will be coming up. Oh. Oh, a little bit more confusion. Alright, there he is. Now just for Clara to ready up as well. Oh. Hey, at least this gives final competitor Andy some time to join in. Alright, both players have readied up. It seems it's time for the final battle.
Get ready for the next battle.
And it begins going to secluded training ground. Assuming that players know how to use the wall breaks well, this is very combo damage high of a stage.
Fight.
Starting off with a run-up hell sweep, working very well for him. Those players taking a very back and forth sort of approach. However, Swerve, using some frame traps, is able to get some good damage off of Clara. I love those interactions where the while running moves going over the cheeky lows. However, Swerve's roll was just long enough it's hit Clara on her way back down. Clara's not looking the best. However, she has Swerve up against the wall, but it wasn't enough. Swerve takes the first round. Again, starting the rounds with the patience backup, run up hell sweep, and to run up mids. I've been noticing that a lot from Swerve, and it's been working for him. It's been doing him a lot of favors in keeping Clara guessing and keeping her honest and respectful, which is what he needs in order to keep his aggression going. So many good plus frame moves coming from Swerve. Once again, plus frame into grab is working very well for him. How is he gonna try to end this? He has heat. Clara's trying to get a good launch. Is whiffing. Oh no. How's he gonna try to end this? The grab! The unbreakable grab is all he needs. 2-0. Swerve just needs one more round to take it. Good sidestep! Does not get the launch because of how far Reina travels. Gets this launch though. Good combo. This is going to take him to the wall. Yes, she gets some wall pressure. Activates heat with that. Swerve using his power crush to get away. Ducks under the electric. Pushes him back towards the wall. Swerve is trying to get back away. Heat burst. Heat burst to take the round. Clara is not out as yet, folks. Good sidestep from Clara. Oh, Clara trying to start her aggression gets launched instead. Clara again playing the back and forth game of hit block, hit block. Chip Swerve with her while running too as he's trying to get his hit in. Just those small hits from Swerve. It's all he's using to try to get his win in. Oh, uses up his heat burst. Clara whiffs the first hit, but still gets it. Arrow uses out her starburst, but that's enough for her to get in, use some aggression, take the second round. Final round, final match, final round, folks. You can't make this stuff up. Gets a launch! Going over Swerve's low, getting a good cheeky launch off of it. Arrow uses up her starburst, gets it back again, keeping Swerve out. Oh my god, the parry off the Shoryuken! I've never seen that. That's so cool. Gets a launch. Is Clara going to take this? Is this combo enough? It is! Clara takes the point! That was an amazing fight between both competitors, and with that, we have the winner of our first match. Clara. Goddamn. All right. Let's quickly get into the next match, but I gotta say that was some amazing play from both players. That was amazing. What are you talking about? All of that was amazing. All right, we should promptly get on to our next match, which is Clara versus Glad. You are going back in. You're gonna fight Glad. You could go onto the cliff. No, not the cliff. You could go onto, what the heck is Roman doing? Alright, you could go onto Pacific Trash Pile. Pacific Trash Pile. I apologize. Alright. See you guys there. No, you're not out. You're not out. It's just that Swerve has a point and you're still at 0 points. Everyone's just accumulating points throughout the matches. It's a point system, yes. So Swerve has now has 1 point. It's a point-based system. So now you yeah, you could hop into the Pacific Trash Pile with Coach and get ready for your next battle. Alright. See, good luck in there, guys. Alright. Both of our competitors are now getting ready. It seems that Glad is getting some quick coaching from his coach C3 as what to do before starting this match. Hopefully he remembers to ready up. Yes, he has started his stream. I hope you're ready for another exciting battle. Now, while Swerve is a character that is a player that started just recently, Glad and Clara actually started around the same time. Glad did take the game a little bit more seriously, just reaching the maximum rank that was allowed for this tournament of Eliminator. However, don't let the ranks fool you. Clara is a very strong player, and Glad, I would say, is around the same level. It really is anyone's game. Oh, it seems both of our players have readied up. It's time to get into this next match. Oh, and for anyone out there listening, don't forget to stay hydrated. I'm just going to take a sip of water myself. Ah, refreshing.
Get ready for the next battle.
So Clara coming again with the Claudio. Glad showing off his Azucena. Now, Glad did take Tekken seriously, but he did lean more towards the cosmetic side of things. So you might see some amazing costumes from Glad for these matches. Starting off this match on Underground Arena, Glad backing up, staying away. Both players being very, very careful. My goodness, not a single move has been thrown out. And there it is, Glad with the jabs, taking just a little bit of chip damage. A third of the match is finished, and both players are not going in trying to bait each other. God damn it, guys! Throw. Okay. Oh my god, Clara. Just getting the cheeky low, but Glad has a health advantage with the chip. What is that? Oh, Glad trying to get some lows in. 15 seconds left on the match. A quarter of the match left. And both players are just trying to get in small hits. Is this enough? No. Clara still has advantage. But Glad gets a last second combo, which will be enough to end things off. It's 65% to 49. Glad takes the first round. Wow. Alright, while running, it seems both players are playing a lot more aggressively. Gets the counter hit, does not get the follow-up. You are allowed a follow-up attack from Claudio. However, it is probably best to not try to overextend when you're not used to reaction times. That's a smart move from Clara. Both players, all contestants actually, did have a very limited amount of time to practice and really like gain new skills to get ready for this tournament. So trying to to hyper focus on certain skills, good grab from Glad, hyper focus on certain skills in order to make the most of them is a very good skill to have, is a very good thing, strategy to have. Oh my god, sorry, I missed that entire combo. That was a good combo from Clara, taking the round with just one more cheeky grab. That's all she needed. It seems this patient play comes back in. Both players are a little bit more aggressive now that they know how that first round went. But it seems that now they're playing the back and forth game, trying to get their hits in. Still, though, both players are very patient players, as they've shown off this time around. Glad trying to use grabs to break Clara's throw. Lows and grabs. That is a very, very good thing. A very good tip to have to break the defense of very defensive players. Blowback kick was not far enough to go to whiff that hit. Round is running out. Oh, the round was running out. And Glad tried something cheeky. Now, you may have thought like he didn't act in stance, but what he was hoping for was Clara to get impatient and use a high or a low. And with that, he would have gotten a guaranteed follow-up and taken the round. However, Clara went for the launch. And that was enough for her to take the second round. Take her second round, I should say. That leaves her at a round advantage. Runs up and trying to grab, trying to break each other's defense. Glad getting a counter hit combo pickup with the while running 3-2. I love that pickup. Of course, the opponent has to be getting up, but when it works, it looks nice. Glad taking his second round. 2 rounds apiece. Let's see how this goes. who's going to take this first match. Again, both players playing very patiently, keeping their distance, trying to get a good chance to run in. Clara running in doesn't act, trying to bait out an attack from Glad. But Glad is too patient of a player to fall for that. Goes for the cheeky lows! Oh, the mix-ups! That was amazing mind games from Glad. The low, 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 low into launching mid the moment she tried to retaliate. That's all Glad needed to take the first match. Alright, that's one match for Glad. Alright, both players readying up immediately. It seems that I want to get back into this.
Get ready for the next
Now,
battle.
talking a little bit more about the coaches, Glad had a very last-minute coach edition of C3. While C3 wasn't able to do much coaching for Glad during the actual training period, the 2-week training period, having a coach last second like this is going to be a little awkward getting used to his teaching style. That isn't to say Glad did not receive coaching. Thankful to helpful people here at our Discord, none of these competitors had any issue getting coaching from anyone, even other people's coaches. Seems it was a very helpful Discord indeed. Glad taking the first round with his Heat Smash. Clara starting off the round strong with some keep out. Back to Glad trying to get his run-in grab, just using lows, opening Clara up. I wonder if this way he's playing, is from advice from C3. Because, in my personal experience, I am not used to Glad playing like this. It seems that coaching from C3, that last-second coaching that I mentioned, that would be kind of difficult to do, is still working out very good. I mean, it's definitely giving him some new skills that letting him get in. Rage does not work. Does not get the launch. Just barely doesn't get timing for the launch. But she doesn't need it. Backing away, staying patient, keeping away, and letting Glad whiff his attacks, even his Heat Smash. All she needed to take that round. And once again, the round is 1-1. Back here in Arena Underground, I just realized, not really seeing a lot of like wall tech from each player. Not trying to push the other player back to get those wall bounces. You usually see that around a lot of like higher level play. However, these walls have still been useful to the player pushing the other person back. The blowback kick, just enough. Oh my god, staying on the ground. Blowback just enough to hit Clara away. Waits for her to stand up. Heat Smash into a low. And Glad takes his second round. Run up grab. Now, breaking grab seems to be something Clara has a little bit of issue doing, and Glad is using that to his advantage. Gets a good heat activation. Heat engager was not enough. Glad takes back the pressure and takes his second match. Or should I say, takes his first match. The score is now, yeah, takes his second match. Score is now 2-0. Glad just needs one more and he will take this.
Get ready for the next battle.
Right back into it. And no, it's not Arena Underground, but it is still Arena. These walls, these very closed-in spaces are doing good for these players. While they haven't been actively focusing on pushing each other back, it has been making it so that when they go, oh my god, the aggression from each player is very different from how they've been playing. Very different. Seems that both players are playing a lot more aggressive, especially on a stage like this. Well, I guess the last few stages were like that. As both players are playing very defensive, it seems that they are not allowed to go too far back, if get pushed back. Oh. So, meaning aggression is very good on these stages. However, they don't want to overextend. Clara being pushed all the way to the wall, letting Glad get some good hits in, and getting him some good aggression in as well. However, he still chooses the patient play. Clara, I know, especially with her Claudio, does play a bit of a counter hit heavy game, so what Glad is doing is very good for breaking her style. However, she should not be discounted once again, because these matches are a lot closer than you think. Than you would think. Glad takes the second round. Clara still needing to get a round in this match. Still trying to play a little bit careful, but Glad taking advantage of that with the run-up grab. Power Crush does not connect, expecting Glad to continue with his aggression. Does not work. Ooh, Glad still has heat. Are we going to see some heat? Yes, we are, and that's what he does to take this last match. Alright. That puts Glad, let's give Glad a point. Yes, that's it. That does give you a point, Glad. So now the score is 1-1. 1 point for Clara, 1 point for Glad. Next up, we have Swerve versus Glad. I see Swerve is already in his corner, ready to fight. Welcome, Aeon. Hello. Will you be coaching? Yeah. Well, it's Swerve's match next. Roman has been a substitute coach in the meantime. You could kind of message him and figure out, because the channel they're in is full, and you could take over as coach. Well, I should actually message them as well. Okay, nice. I would prefer if you do go and take back your spot as the coach, since like you are the rightful coach. We'll see how things go. Yes. Swerve is... yes. It seems that the coach situation has been resolved. Aeon, Swerve's coach in particular, could not make it due to some family emergencies, so we had someone come in and substitute as a coach. However, he has returned, so now the tournament can continue as normal. On to this next match of Swerve versus Glad. Now, once again, Swerve is someone who's very new to the game versus Glad, who's had it since since the game has been released. However, I hope you were paying attention during that first match. between Swerve and Clara, because Swerve is not someone to be discounted at all. He knows his adaptations, he knows how to play, he knows what he's doing. And seems to be more than enough for him to take these rounds. Ooh, Glad with a good counter hit. With a good combo, pushing Swerve all the way back to the wall. Does not take the wall pressure though. Preferring to stay away, play patient, trying to keep Swerve honest. Which is just what he needed to take this, take his first round. Glad has been decimating. Of course, he is the highest ranked of our competitors, so he is the one that has the most prowess. Good sidesteps from Glad, getting to the back of Swerve and making the health lead a lot less. Swerve taking advantage. Glad still having heat. He does love his heat burst. Heat smash. Playing careful. Goes for the rage. Is that gonna kill? I think this might kill, folks. How you fine? Boom! Does not kill. Swerve still has a chance to get in, but Azucena from a distance has some chance. Gets the rage art, and that lets Swerve take this round. Yep, that was definitely gonna kill. There's no question about that one.
Round 3. Fight.
Starting off the round strong from Glad, getting some good combos in, keeping him on the ground. Oh my God, he's trying to. He predicted all those chances of Swerve staying on the ground and got some major damage. That ended fast.
Round 4. Fight.
Counter hit grab, gets the force smash, does not get the combo. He doesn't know the combo, which is fine. He did spend a lot of his time practicing his bread and butters. Oh, that was not a bread and butter situation. Using his heat to get that safe. Something I have been seeing a lot from Swerve as of recent. Forward 2 into 4. Catches a lot of counter hits, have to duck it. Oh, he's playing very careful again. Doing hell sweep blows. Does he expect an attack from... Yes, he did expect an attack from Glad, and he did try to tackle him. Just what Swerve needed to take this round.
Final round.
Alright,
Fight.
next round takes this match. Glad starting off super aggressive with the lows. Has noticed Swerve does not like to block low very often, but he's been waiting for a chance to get in. More specifically, ducks under the grab. A lot of these cheeky lows, of course. Glad loving his heat smash. Swerve playing it very carefully. Again with the lows. That's all he needs. That's all Glad needs to take this first match. Alright, right into it. Seems both our competitors are not taking a little bit of time for coaching, getting straight into the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, now on to Seaside Resort. This stage does have a bit of a far travel to get to the walls directly behind each fighter. However, with a nice small sidestep, You could get an easy access wall not that far away. I wonder if any of our fighters are going to make advantage of that. However, it seems that they're focusing more on getting in and getting their aggression in. Keeping the opponent trying to respect them. Again with the hell sweeps. Those hell sweeps have been very useful for Swerve's very poke-heavy style. However, that poke-heavy style is not... oh, I guess a hit smash is very useful to Glad, who's constantly trying to get counter hits in. Of course, that leads a very patient style from both players. For good reason. That one small mistake is all someone needs to capitalize on to take the round. Grab! The 1+2 grab from back turn. Glad has taken a health advantage. However, Swerve is very quickly closing it down. Glad wanting to activate heat before he gets too low so he could use his heat, but he doesn't need it. Just needs the counter hit. Takes the second round.
Round 3. Fight.
Again with the lows from Glad. Trying to keep each other honest. Swerve desperately looking for a chance to get in. Blowback kick does not punish, but that's the thing about these beginner tournaments. With the limited amount of time they got training, they wouldn't know what's punishable and what's not. Of course, with the coaches, hits the heat? Sorry, hits the rage? I did not expect that. I'm going to predict an instant stand-up heat from Glad. However, he can't! Swerve uses his heat to prevent Glad from using his. All that chip damage Swerve has is slowly coming back to him, giving him an advantage. Oh, he just needs one more hit, just one more small hit. But and he gets it with the tracking as Glad is trying to sidestep.
Fight.
Well, players be very careful. Blowback kick. Oh, he's realized the timing Swerve has when he's trying to get aggression. Probably it was from his coach. Glad's coach C3 is a God of Destruction player. Specifically a God of Destruction Law, who, playing against personally, has a very aggressive style, hiding his counter hit style. He always looks to use aggression to get you to press buttons, which is his... It's not gonna kill. That's gonna kill, isn't it? That's gonna take this. Yes, that's gonna kill. Match 2 goes to Glad. Glad is on a destruction course. My goodness. He just needs one more and he will take his second point. Now, I am wondering if how Swerve is going to change up his game plan to get behind Azucena's aggression. Using a lot of good movement to stay away, Glad has been forcing Swerve to press buttons and get in, and that's been working for his advantage. Are we going to see any adaptation from good break? Are we going to see any adaptation from Swerve in order to break what's happening? Also, his weakness to lows has been using that all to his advantage. Good usage of heat brings Glad down to half health. Doesn't let him spring kick. Takes advantage. Oh, he gets the plus frames, but he uses it to try to get into Glad's head. However, Glad went straight for the attack and was able to take it. Good usage of heat. Glad is out. Sorry, good usage of rage. Glad is out of heat now. However, he was airborne during that, so it's not going to do the most amount of damage. It does give. Oh my god, no punish on the hell sweep. That's fine. It does give Swerve a health advantage. Good break. Slowly just whittling him down. A low parry. He uses his rage. Yes, the grab to take this round. That's all Swerve needed. Keeping it simple. Doesn't try to launch. Doesn't try any sort of cheeky moves. Just simple grab. Not playing a bit of a keep-out game, I see. It seems that Swerve's aggression has gotten to him a little bit, keeping him out with just the lows. Blowback kick. So much aggression from Glad now. He has a lot of flowcharts. Oh, I thought Glad was going to block that. So Glad has been getting a lot of flowcharts as of recent. That's more so what his training has been. Since he's been training without a coach. Both players activating heat. How are they going to use it? Good usage of heat from Swerve. Oh! But the power crush is all Glad needed to take a round. Yeah, Glad has been focusing a lot on frame traps during his training period, which you see in full force here. Now, Glad is a player, even though he has gotten the game when it released, he dropped it, being a little bit upset at all the hate and nerfs that Azucena was getting. So he didn't really have much of a push to continue playing the game. However, Glad losing his heat. He didn't have much of a push to play the game. However, now, especially with this tournament and Season 2 coming, he has decided to get back into it. So he has taken part of the tournament to hopefully, get back into the... Oh! Again with the cheeky lows. To get back into the game in hopes of playing it more regularly from now on. Again with the hell sweep. Lows seem to... Ooh! Sidestepping the low grab. Breaks! Breaks the tackle. Hits him out of heat activation. Gets some good damage. It's almost like a quarter health right there. Glad not respecting his heat. Does not use his heat smash instead. Azucena's heat smash. Good break. Sorry. Swerve has been breaking those grabs very well. Glad trying to get some good hits in. Low. This is working again. No, it doesn't. This is not gonna kill, but it is gonna leave him very close. How's Glad gonna try to end this? Run up low. Run up power crush. He is trying to get a low. No, is this it? How's it gonna end? Grab! Oh, Swerve is not out of this, folks. Glad needs one more round to win, but Swerve is not making it easy. Good power crush. Good grab. Glad has been using a lot of grabs on Swerve, and Swerve has been breaking them pretty consistently. However, Swerve himself, every time he grabs, Glad is not able to break out of them. For sure. For sure, Swerve has been practicing a lot of the more difficult aspects of this game during his training period, and it is coming into fruition here, folks. Is this gonna... it hits. Oh my god, this is gonna leave it super close. And a final competitor has arrived! Alright. Both players are super low. They need to... Oh, the rage was not the right move. The rage was not the right move, Swerve. Glad takes the round. And just in time, we have our final competitor. here to take part. All right. With our final competitor here, let me just send him an invite very quickly. Though I do not see that he is even on the game as yet. I wonder why I don't see him on the game. It's apparently because he's hopping on right now. Congratulations goes is in order to Glad. Glad getting taking his second win now is in the lead with 2 points. He is on a tear. At the very least, Glad can earn second place. That requires our final competitor, Ryu, to take all 3 rounds from his competitors, including Glad. Still just waiting for our final competitor to hop on Tekken. Sure. Now, our final competitor, Ryu, is a Dragunov main. Is a Dragunov main. So, that does give him some advantage in this sort of aggression level sort of gameplay. However, seeing the patience from our, frankly, all 3 of our other competitors, I wonder how they're planning on capitalizing on any mistakes that Ryu makes. Of course, that requires Ryu's gameplay to have mistakes, so, guess there's only one way to find out how things are gonna go. Hold on, I've just gotten a request from one of the coaches who would also like to join the room, as to better view the matches, which is fair. Still waiting on our final competitor. Yes, there he is. So, our next match specifically will be Glad versus Andy. This one is actually going to decide if Glad gets first place or not. Alright, resending invites. Alright, invites have been sent. Hold on, I sent some more invites. For you, I'm going to spam you invites until you get it. Send one more to Neon. Have you received your invite? Have you seen the invite as yet? For you? Ooh, that's interesting. That's not good. So, hold on, some technical difficulties. You may need to search for the room manually then. Yes, search session. It is a passworded room named Tekken Fam Tourney. That's Tourney with a Y. Okay, never mind. He has gotten an invitation. Go down, go to the main menu to accept. Go to the main menu, go down to community, And under the community tab, you should see notifications. Invites will be there. Six wins in a row from Glad. He is destroying it. Alright. So, Andy. Ryu. Your coach. Is he here? Is your coach here? Yes. You two can go into the Pacific trash pile, the other room, and from there, yeah, you could watch his gameplay live, and he could help you. No, you're good. He just went to Pacific trash pile, so you could join him there. All right, that's the competitors are now ready. I'm just waiting on Ryu to start up showing his coach to the stream, and from then we can get ready. Oh, match starts.
For the next battle.
Ooh. Then in that case, I can invite his coach directly to the room. But after this match, I will invite his coach directly to the room if he's unable to stream. Yes, a slight static lag. Alright, round starts. Glad going for the lows. Andy trying to also do lows in return. Gets a good, amazing launch. Gets him all the way to the wall. Good tackle from Glad. Breaks the tackle from the last hit. Keeping the aggression at the wall is what he needs to do. How is he going to end this? With a nice down 4. And he takes the first round. He might be able to beat Glad, but stop him on his 6-win tirade. Glad, good launch, but does not get the combo. His follow-up attack, his tornado, seems to have whiffed. Oh my god, ducks? A mid-string ducks from both players. I did not know they practiced that. Oh my god, that was an amazing combo from Andy. Drops, but I see what he was going, and the fact that he's going for such a high, such a timing-heavy combo is quite impressive. Now, Andy, our competitor Ryu, is someone like Swerve, who started the game around a similar time, about 3 weeks ago. However, I would honestly say, out of all our competitors, Ryu is the one that has been practicing and preparing the most, at least from what I've seen. Every time I would see him, whether he's in the Discord or out of the Discord, I would always see that he's on Tekken in some way, shape, or form all of his free time. And he is not exactly a man who has a lot of time on his hands. Glad doing some amazing keep out to keep Ryu's aggression in check. Ryu gets a launch, does not get a follow-up, still is able to keep up his aggression though. Oh, the duck and launch! How's he gonna use it? How's he gonna use his advantage? He just needs one more hit. This might be it. It was it. 50-50 guess on the tackle. Glad taking the second round, his second round. 10-hit combo to get some good damage. Equalized HP between both players. Oh my god, this has been just an aggressive, fast-paced match. Very different from the sort of patient game we've been seeing up until now. Heat activation from both players. Andy's was just a little bit, Ryu's was just a little bit later. Was enough to get a little bit of advantage. However, he has low HP. Oh, was not enough to take his momentum back. And thus, this match goes to Glad. Both players getting right back into it.
Get ready for the next battle.
The Drake fit from Ryu.
Fight.
Alright, starting off the Dragunov pressure very strong. Using a lot of safe moves that Dragunov has in order to keep Glad guessing. However, he's now playing a bit patient. Almost gets the launch. If he got that launch, that would have worked. Waits for the high. Is able to sidestep, get a guaranteed follow-up, and it works. Right. Both players keeping each other honest with some small hits. Heat activation. Blowback kick. Oh, Ryu starting trying to get up heat, but Glad had his heat activated already, and it seems to be enough for him to take it. Gets the counter hit mid, doing a good chunk of damage, about 1/5 of damage. And he's already at half HP. How is he going to turn this back? Gets his... Oh my god. Floor break. Gets his momentum back. Oh, the low misses, but he still has advantage. Gets the launch. Is he going to take this? Oh. Into the wall hit. Is he going to end it? He does not get the follow-up. You usually are allowed one more follow-up after. Doesn't need it. Just needs the low. Glad trying to launch. Oh, and it cost him. Being airborne, it was all Ryu required for him to get the floor break. Now, no more floor breaks. All that's left is this large stage. Ryu with heat. Glad activating his heat. Blowback kick. He seems to be doing that a lot. The heat activation blowback kick. 10-hit combo. Glad takes back momentum. Tries to low. Does not work. Tries to launch. Does not work. And he takes a second match.
You win.
Alright. That is 2 for Glad. 0 for Ryu. He has quite a long path to go if he is to take this over. Take this back. However, 1 second, I will invite the coach of Ryu. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That is not required. However, this coach is also asking.
Get ready for the next battle.
The trunks fit. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Round 1. Fight.
Match starts strong for Glad, getting his string. The second hit, counter hit, knockdown. Ooh. Ryu doing some lows to get in. However, that Azucena stance has been hurting him plenty. However, was able to still get the hit in because Glad tried to do a hit. HP's looking kind of even between both folks. Blowback kick. Run up grab. Glad is trying something. Glad is definitely trying something. Oh, Ryu had heat. Thought he could use it, but didn't have the HP to survive. Gets the grab! Now that is something that's going to mess up a lot of players who don't know to see it coming. Right, using his plus frames, one of Dragunov's many plus frames, might I add, to get some frame trap hits. How's this gonna end? Oh, blowback kick is all Glad needed.
Round 3. Fight.
Tackle! Like grab. You have to plus 3/+4 if you want to try to break that. Glad seems to be just playing a bit of a keep away game. But Andy's does not want to keep away. He wants to get his aggression in. Rages. Good launch from Ryu. Gets the combo, takes the round.
Round 4. Fight.
10-hit combo. Ooh, ducks under the jabs. Gets a good grab in. That was a command grab. That was not a generic grab. You had to have pressed 1 to break that. Power crush. Andy's Ryu's out a bit of a situation because he's at the wall. Takes the round with his heat.
You win.
That's enough. Glad has taken it once again.
¿No creen?
That has guaranteed Glad in first place. So now, for the rest of the tournament, we'll be fighting for second and third. Our competitor Ryu, since being this delayed and late in his arrival, will have to endure 3 battles back to back to back. Next up, being Swerve. Who is not even in this? Wow. Alright, sending some invites to Swerve. Hopefully he realizes that he has a match. If he does not... as of right now, Swerve is doing some practicing. I need to send this man a message. Alright, now to wait for now to wait for Swerve to come back, and Ryu can go into his next match. Alright. Swerve has arrived, so let's go back into the room. Whew. I am curious. I'm gonna be honest, folks. This is one match I've actually been looking forward to very much. Both these players started playing the game around the same time, as I mentioned many times before. So the playing field of the experience that they were able to get is about even. You could see that alone with their Tekken power. They have not been playing any other characters besides the mains you've seen them. Alright, here we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Starting off, both very aggressive players too. However, I do know Swerve is someone who fights very patiently. However, Ryu waits for a time to get in, and the moment he gets in, he just goes ham. Getting the cheeky lows! However, Ryu getting a launch off it does not get a combo though. The aggression from Ryu, he is not holding up. Tried to do a cheeky low once again, gets hit with Swerve's heat. Oh my god, the baits from both players! That's all Swerve needed. Swerve lost his heat. He got to grab in. Both players at 1 HP! Oh! Ryu does not quick roll out of it. Gets hit with a guaranteed low. Good duck from Swerve. He knocks down Ryu. Ryu is not holding up though. He is not letting up at all. Aggression. The aggression. Damn. Runs up a sneak 4, an amazing startup aggression tool for Dragunov. Tries the snake edge. Tries the snake edge again. First one got hit out of it. Second one whiffed. Tries the snake edge again. Ryu, what are you doing? Ooh, both players in heat. Swerve trying to use his heat does not get through though. Leaving Ryu with his heat alone. I don't think I've ever seen him use his heat burst. It's a good counter hit from Ryu. Heat activations back and forth. Indeed, he is. Yeah, Swerve has been, in fact, reacting a lot to the aggression. Trying to wait for it and trying to get it. Trying to wait for Ryu to make a mistake. However, Ryu's been shown to play pink very careful, using a lot of plus frame moves, using his forward 2 to start up his aggression. However, Ryu has taken notice of it. Oh my god, they're adapting to each other live. Both these players started playing Tekken 3 weeks ago, folks! 3 weeks! God damn! Match 1 goes to Ryu!
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright. Here we are on the boats.
Round 1. Fight.
Both players just going at it. God damn. This is truly a slugfest, folks. Oh my god. God damn. However, in a match of slugfests, Dragunov is very, very strong. I shouldn't say, though, that Ryu is winning these rounds because Dragunov is an OP character or anything like that. No. These you see a lot of tier list and pro level stuff like that come into play at high levels. No, both players are just playing amazingly, with Andy just doing ever so slightly better every now and then, allowing him to take that first match. However, we have seen a lot of adaptation from players. Oh, the panic rage art from Swerve loses him the round. Low. Tries to do the cheeky unbreakable grab, however gets hit out of it. Ryu is trying something. Tries to launch electric. Don't let that single electric fool you. I have not been seeing Swerve use a lot of electrics, but he has been practicing it a lot for this tournament. However, prior to the tournament, he has decided to... Nice. Andy has taken the second match. Swerve has decided against trying to spam electrics, simply because of the pressure and not having the right skill to get like consistent electrics. Alright. Now, Ryu is up 2 points. He just needs one more and he'll get this. He'll get this point. Leaving him tied, mind you, leaving him tied with Clara, who will just happen to be his final match.
Round 1. Fight.
Swerve, however, desperately needs this win because he is currently sitting at 0 points. Swerve keeping Ryu kind of honest with those pokes. Again, uses heat. I don't think I've seen him use heat as yet. Gets the lows in, takes the round. Oh, Ryu has been playing a lot more careful with a lot of these pokes that Swerve is doing. Runs up launch and it works. Is he going to get the wall? Gets the wall break. Heat activation. He started playing this game 3 weeks ago, folks. I can't make this up. He knows to do all that from 3 weeks? How? I shouldn't even say that, oh, he started playing Tekken 8 3 weeks ago. No, he really, honestly, he started practicing Tekken, period, 3 weeks ago. Such amazing help from his coach, Tengu, who is, frankly, as someone who's coached me in the past, I can admit he's a very good coach. He's very helpful, and it's very easy to understand the stuff he's explaining. Ooh. Oh my god, the aggression! Goes for the grab! But Swerve gets away with the rage art. His heat! His chip, his health is so low. This is going to do so much damage. But all of that is chip. More than half of his health is chip. He can get it back. He just needs to keep up with his aggression. Does not work. Round 2. Second round for Ryu. Again, tries the cheeky grab. Does not work. Does not get the combo. Oh, Swerve with the counter hit. snake edges. Oh my god. There's a little bit of a there's a little bit of a rule in one of my local scene where if you get hit with a snake edge, you owe the person who hit you the snake edge $5. You just do. as a punishment for getting hit with snake edge. As so far, Swerve, if it goes by the rules, Swerve does not owe Ryu any money at all. However, Ryu wants that money with those snake edges. I love it. I love that move. Alright, last round for Ryu. If he gets this, he wins the point. However, Swerve has a very Swerve has a chance to take this match though. Enough to reset the rounds. Heat! Both players are in heat. Hits the grab, breaks. It was a counter hit grab. Oh my god, Rage Art gets blocked! Gets launched! And he takes the third match! Oh my god, Ryu! God damn! Oh, that match did not disappoint. That was amazing from both competitors. Okay, I don't think Andy has understood what has happened. Alright. You tried to ready up. Oh no, Swerve! He doesn't know if it's over yet. Oh yeah, that was 3. Alright, the last match of the day. Ryu versus Clara. So, I do gotta keep you guys updated on this. Well, also, first of all, congratulations goes out to Ryu. God damn. Ta-da! So, well, let me update you guys on what the current situation of the match is. As of right now, Swerve, I'm sorry, you have taken last place. Clara has 1 point. Ryu has 1 point. This decides whether you get win the 2nd place prize or the 3rd place prize. This, and might I remind you, 2nd place is double the cost of the 3rd place prize. So these competitors are fighting for a lot. But there's only one way to decide who takes 2nd, who takes 3rd. Let's do this thing, folks. Ooh, some last minute coaching from Clara's coach. Alright. Swerve! Alright. Both players have readied up. Let's get this done.
Get ready for the next battle.
This has been a long, one and a half hours, folks. As we approach the end of our tournament, I'd like to thank the Tekken Family Discord for giving me this opportunity for hosting this tournament. It was a very last-minute decision.
Round 1. Fight.
But it seems to have been working out. All right, we start this last match, folks, with some strong play from both players. What am I seeing? Oh, the careful play from Andy, from Ryu and Clara. Clara taking advantage of it, gets her heat ducked. Does not a proper punish. However, still gets a grab out. No break from Clara. We have seen she has a little bit of issues breaking grabs from previous matches. Ryu still having his heat, activates it. Just needs one. Oh! Counter hit, grab broken. Just one more hit is all. That was a reaction. Andy, Ryu, blocked the low reaction, was able to punish his return, taking his first match. That was amazing. Both players trying to get in. Both players trying to get in real hard. Oh my god, the whiff punish from Clara! How? That had to be a read. The cheeky grab, unbreakable, kind of equalizes the life from both players. It really is anyone's game. Clara's heat is slowly going down, already halfway done. Uses it, gets blocked. And he does not know that's punishable. That is minus 13 if I'm remembering correctly.
Round 3.
It tries to use a launch, a 15-frame launch, and instead gets launched in return because of it, allowing Clara to take her first round. Ooh, back to keep away. Runs up, expecting Ryu to get impatient and attack. Uses the power crush, does not work, but it's enough for her to start her aggression. Oh, you... Sure, Ryuken! That move is so powerful in this game, folks. When Claudio has Starburst, good command grab from Ryu. A good usage of Starburst in this game is that Shoryuken. Plus on block, hits grounded, launches on hit. Safe, amazing range. Very hard to sidestep.
Final round.
Alright.
Fight.
Last round. Both players have 2 rounds. Andy has already taken the first round, though. It's the first match, though. So Clara has some catching up to do. Can she win this? Good heat activation from Ryu. Clara still has her heat as well. Bows and arrows, it connects! Oh, does not respect the... does not respect the heat. While she does get hit, she keeps her lack of respect, and it's perfectly what she needs. Hitting Ryu down, taking the first match. Alright, on to our third match. That's 1-1, folks. Both players need to... either of the players need to win 2 in a row if they want to take this. If it ends with both players getting 1 more win each, it'll come down to the coaches.
Get ready for the next battle.
I like the Gojo fit. I don't think I've mentioned it as yet, but the Gojo fit is good. Oh, and Andy, Ryu coming in with a custom fit of his own. Clara playing it very, very, very patiently. So is Ryu. That is a Tengu special. The ability to just stay on the ground, letting your opponent keep guessing, just whether it's getting into their head, making sure that they don't get good Oki. Oh, these counter hit grab breaks have been insane. I swear I want to call him out for cheating, but I see the moves that he's using. He's breaking them legit. He just happens to be using moves that break the grab. Oh, Ryu playing very patiently, waiting for Claire to get in. He ducks, forcing him to get in. Heat smash, heat burst immediately after. That's once again a Shigi special. Using the bow and arrow, it connects, gets a good combo. Ryu, all while taking back his aggression. That was wall to wall, folks. Just a couple seconds ago, Ryu was at the opposite end of the wall with one combo. He has Clara's back towards the wall. Oh, snake edge, no $5 for Clara. Rage. That rage was good. And she takes the round. She takes the round.
Osserva. Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, he's playing a lot more aggressive now. A lot more aggressive. I don't think I've seen him walk backwards once. I just see walk forwards and attack. Attack, attack, attack. Of course he's getting good blocks in, but a lot of his approach has been mostly aggression based, and it's working out for him. He takes his second round.
Round 4.
Take a sip of water for that one. Oh, it's good sidestep. The launch has Dragunov towards the wall, back to the middle of the stage. 10-hit combo. Ooh, rolls under the while running too. That I don't think that was counter hit. I think Ryu was trying to start his aggression too weirdly, and he got hit with the launch. He's so low. Just one more hit. Breaks the grab. Oh my god, these counter hit grab breaks have been insane. Power crush. Oh, he wasn't even attacking. He just walked forward and got hit. Once again, 2 rounds apiece from both competitors. 1+2 counter hit. Indeed, we only do that for styling. And she does it again? Oh, but it was perfect. It was exactly what she needed. He was being too aggressive. She took advantage of it. She takes the match. So, Clara needs to win one more and she takes this. However, if Ryu wins this, it'll come down to the coaches. Oh, I love this. I love this, folks.
Get ready for the next battle.
Luce di Sirio, risplendi al massimo.
Once again, right back to arena. Wow. This might be it. This might be the last match of the tournament, folks. Both players are just trying to bait each other out. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Power crush not punished. Goes for the slide. Gets does not combo off of it. I don't think she knows the combo. Launches. Gets a good combo. Has her starburst. Is she gonna arrow? She does. It hits as he's trying to sidestep. Able to keep him out as he's trying to be aggressive, and it kills. She has taken the first round. She just needs 2 more rounds, and she takes this. Power crush causes a trade in hits, but it makes it so that Clara gets to keep her aggression. Heat activation into heat burst. Oh my god. Again with the arrow, the Sukuna arrow. Again, has the arrow again. Is she gonna try it? Oh, I don't think she's gonna get a chance with Andy's aggression. Ducking punches. Activates heat. Is what he's gonna try to do. Low. This is not gonna kill. She takes the second round. She needs 1 more round to win. Andy is very much on the back foot right now.
Round 3. Fight.
Sidesteps the down forward 1. Oh, spring kick. Both the HPs are looking kind of was looking kind of even up until Andy started back his aggression. Launch gets a good combo in. Oh my god! While running too, he wants to active. She has won. that aggression, the moment she turned back, the aggression be like, no, you don't get to come after me, I'm coming after you, baby. She takes it, and she has earned herself her second point, firmly cementing herself as the second place winner of our tournament. Congratulations to Clara. God damn. Ah. Well, there you have it, folks. That was the tournament. Holy cow! Some amazing plays from all of our contestants. I would like to once again thank everyone who made it here, everyone who came watching the stream, all our contestants, Ryu, Clara, Glad, Swerve, their coaches, Tengu, C3, Coach Aeon, everyone. Thank you so much for making this a successful event. And to end it off, I would like to make an ending statement on the placements of the contestants. In last place, and what a very strong last place that is, who showed amazing growth, focusing on a lot of the harder elements of the game during his 2-week training period. Swerve with his Reina. He did not make it easy for anyone. He did such an amazing job. He chose a Mishima, for God's sake! This is his first Tekken! He chose a Mishima! God damn! I only see... assuming... oh my god, you're right. This is not just his first Tekken game. This is his first fighting game, guys. God damn. Assuming that he does stick with Tekken, he's just gonna keep going up. I promise you that. Next, in third place, we have Ryu. Honestly, I would say, based on everyone, I hope no one takes this the wrong way, I would say Ryu is the person that put the most amount of time into practicing and learning. Because he is a very busy man. Doesn't exactly have all the free time in the world. Right? He's working on a whole bunch of personal stuff. He's got his wedding coming up, and still the amount of work I've seen this man put in has been mind-boggling. Ryu, you did amazing. In second place, we have one of our two Claudio mains, Clara, showing a very strong standing, meaning a lot of the other contestants. It should be mentioned that she improved so much during these past few weeks. She is also someone who worked so incredibly hard. She has had the game for a while, but don't let that fool you, folks. The growth she had from the start of these 2-week training period to now has been monumental. If she didn't put in as much work as she did, and to become as great as a player as she is now, she would have made it this far. I promise you that. You did amazing, Clara. You did amazing, Clara. With Claudio, yeah! Those matches were so close. Alright. And finally, in first place, we have our very own resident fashionista, Glad, showing an exciting display with his Azucena. This is a man who dropped the game pretty early on, mind you. And the fact that he dusted off, I would want to say around a year of inactivity, just to practice and get back into this tournament. I appreciate that, Glad. I appreciate you making that effort. Prizes will be distributed in the preceding days. Please give me some time. It's not exactly easy to send the stuff. But once again, I would like to thank everyone for making it. You all did a wonderful job. I would like everyone to give yourself a round of applause. That was amazing, guys. That was amazing. Alright. Don't forget to keep growing. Don't forget to keep going stronger. You guys only have up to go. Until next time, thank you for making it.